Right then, last video, day one, okay? Hopefully a lot of this is making sense. You can start getting a bit more motivated. You understand what you've either done wrong in the past and what you need to do to sort it out, okay? You need a goal. If you're struggling with motivation, it's not because you're lazy, you just don't know what you want to achieve. Because how the hell are you supposed to achieve something if you don't know what it is you want to achieve? That's not going to motivate you, okay? You need goals. Goals are very important. And decent goals, okay? These are generally the rules when you're setting goals. Decent goals and multiple goals. Everyone generally just looks at body weight. So if your body weight's going down, you think, I'm doing amazing. If your body weight's staying the same or going up, you think, I'm doing terrible. That then demotivates you. You're more likely to eat more, and then your weight goes up, and then you think, fuck it, I don't care anymore, and then it all goes wrong, okay? So you need more than one goal, because your workouts could be getting better, you'll be getting fitter, stronger, clothes could feel better, but you're not measuring that, okay? So, goals need to be, again, my spelling is terrible, you should know this by now, specific, okay? Tone up a bit, lose a bit of weight is too vague. You can't be held accountable if you haven't set a proper goal, which again, this is why people don't like accountability, because if you fuck it up, you're held to account, because you said you're going to do something and you haven't. Okay, but you need to make it easy as possible. So specific, it needs to be lose 5 pounds, squat 40 kilos, drop a dress size, go down a belt notch. Needs to be something specific, multiple specific things, because then you can measure it and then you can see how you're doing. And if it's going really well, keep doing the same thing. If it's not going so great, you can see what bits you need to change. Okay, so it needs to be specific. See, like I pre-wrote these so I wouldn't have to refer to my notes. I can't remember what it was. Deadline. So again, this kind of comes back down to accountability. Nothing will motivate you more than a deadline. When I was at uni, I did fuck all for probably most of it, and then a week before the exam or test or whatever, you bust your ass, don't you? Because you've got a deadline. Same with anything. If you need something needs to be done by a certain time, you'll do it. Okay? If there's no end date, it doesn't take a priority. Again, we've said priority is super important if you're gonna achieve something. So it needs to be a deadline. Multiple deadlines. 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, year. Just so you can keep track of what you're doing. Okay, need a deadline. 3, needs to be measurable. So again, you can measure your body fat, your weight, how good your workouts are, how your clothes fit. You can't measure, tone up a bit, feel a bit less fat. All these kind of things. They're too vague. If you want a proper plan, you need to just sit down and go through this. And below this, there is a, don't really want to say homework, but something you can go away, do very quickly. It takes 2 minutes. It will boost you and help you figure out exactly why you want to do this. Now you know roughly how the basics work, and throughout the rest of the week, we'll go through everything else in more detail, food, exercise, lifestyle, mindset stuff, but it needs to be measurable. But the most important thing, it needs to be important. If your goal is something you do not give a shit about, how's that supposed to motivate you, okay? If I do not care if I'm fat, I couldn't be bothered. I'm too busy, I like my life, I'm alright. If you don't care, it's not going to motivate you. You could be as organised as you want. You could prioritise. Well, you can't prioritise because you're not going to prioritise because you do not care about it. One of the ladies came in the other day and said, Stefan, I don't understand how weight loss and toning is the most important thing to me, but I just can't stick to it. It's because 90% of people will pick what they want now over what they want the most. You might want to lose a dress size or half a stone or whatever in the long term, but at this very second in time, you want that bar of chocolate or that crisp bag of crisps or a glass of wine or whatever it is. Okay, but again, this comes down to having the accountability. If you have the accountability, you're in a good routine and you're prioritising. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but it's a lot less likely to happen, and it will happen a lot less frequently. Okay, weight loss results is not a linear thing. Your results will not be like this. They will be like this. Okay, that is just how it works. So it needs to be important to you. Okay, there is a link below this video. You need to click on it and it will take you to a form that you can fill in that will make you figure out what all these are. Okay, because it needs to be important, and for something to be important, you need to try and attach a feeling to it. Okay, so why do you want to lose a stone? It's not because you fancy having less gravitational pull. You don't want to suddenly be less heavy because it makes less fucking print in the floor or whatever. You want to weigh less because then your clothes fit better. Why is that important to you? Because if I feel better in my clothes, I'm more confident. I have more fun with my friends. My partner finds me more attractive. These are the things, and that is the thing that makes it important. Not the actual thing you're trying to achieve. It's the end cause of that is the important thing, okay? So, and this is what will motivate you. The people that do the best, right? I'll be brutally honest with you. Weddings or anniversaries or women that have just had kids or guys that are fed up of their kids are getting older, they want to play football, but they're tired, they're fed up of having bigger clothes. And they're just not happy with the way they are. They've tried to cut the things, can't do it, and they need some help, okay? Big goals. Tone up a bit, feel a bit better, lose weight for Christmas. Sometimes that isn't good enough, essentially. It needs to be important to you. So you need to attach a feeling to your goal, okay? Same with me. If I use a business example, why do I want to get more clients? Is it because I just like having more clients? No, it's because the more clients you have, the better the environment, the better my products are, the more money I can reinvest into more equipment, make everything better. That's the end goal, and that makes me feel good, I'm happier, I can provide a better service. That's the reason, and that's the thing that then motivates me, not just the numbers, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So click the link, there will be a form. You want to pick just 2 things, okay? You need to put whatever the goal is. You need to put why it is important to you. You then need to put how you would feel once you achieve that. And then the last thing you need to do is put how you feel about it right now. So the goal might be lose a stone. The why it's important to you might be because your 40th is this year, or you've just had kids, or you're fed up of not being able to make a change, and you want to be more confident. Well, sorry, that'll be the 3rd bit, so that's why it's important to you. Number 3, how would it make you feel? You'll be happier, you have more confidence, you'll be able to go out with friends more, play with your mates more, feel healthier, a sense of achievement, things like this. This is why. And then how do you feel about it right now? If I were to tell you had to put a bikini on right now and walk out in front of your friends, or take your top off in front of your mates or whatever, how would it make you feel right now? Are you fed up? Are you angry? Are you upset? Because that forces a change. So just, as I say, just click the link, fill the form in. I will respond and try and help you out. If you want me to give you a call as well, I can do that. And we can go through it in your own personal situation in a bit more detail. But just click the link, fill out the form, and that will kind of make the foundation, sow the seeds of your plan, why you actually want to do it, boost you, get more motivated. And then in the next couple of days, as I say, we'll go through the workouts, the food, the exercise. But this is the thing that will gear you up, get you in the right headspace, the right mindset, motivate you in order to make the next 4 days that we're going to go through even more applicable and better results for you. But click the link, fill that out. Any questions, again, just let me know.